Welcome to BS with Tommy and Wes.
That's the intro.
Sensual mouth noises.
Good morning, and welcome back to another episode of BS with Tommy and Wes. I am Tommy, and he is Wes.
I am.
And together we make a whole couple.
A whole heterosexual
couple.
Yeah.
We do all the same things a normal couple does, except for no pee-pee in the butt.
Yep.
Or
Much.
anywhere else.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Maybe. We might spoon a little bit.
It's very reminiscent of yeah.
Yes. Might lay in the same bed, share the same covers, have matching pajamas, spoon a little bit while we put Vampire Diaries on in the corner. But that's it.
I feel bad for not watching it ever.
Vampire Diaries is great. I love it.
Is it?
I'm taking a vacation to Mystic Falls later this year.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Do you know what day it is right now? Not today as in when we're recording it, but when they're listening to this?
Ooh.
It's actually Wednesday again.
It's actually Wednesday again. Holy shit, because we had 2 episodes come out at the same time on Friday because we missed 2 Wednesdays in a row.
Yeah. We sure did.
We're so sorry.
Yeah.
I know you guys have been waiting patiently.
Been slacking, Tommy.
But that means they just had 3 episodes in 1 week now.
That is true.
In a matter of days, they've had 3 episodes, okay?
You spoiled bastards.
You spoiled little shits. I can't believe it. That
So-
one guy is furious.
That one guy.
That one guy.
Very, very.
It's the same guy that loves chats with Tommy. Marvelous. Yeah.
Marvelous, yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe it.
Man, so have you had anything interesting go on recently?
Well, yeah, I've had a couple things go on recently. The most important thing being my son just turned 9 years old. 9 years.
9.
9 years. You know, when you and I met for the first time, like, he was inside of someone's belly.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy.
When I sat front row at that BPPW show and watched you come out with a plague mask and do a thing with Joey Sticks where you wrapped the present and then got beat up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
That was the first time I've ever met you afterwards. And you gave me a thumbs up because you liked my Seth Rollins shirt. That was it.
Yep.
Yeah. And now he's 9. It's insane.
Time is moving way too fast.
It's insane. He just had his birthday a few days ago. He had a lot of fun. He got to go swimming. We went and watched the Minecraft movie, which he fucking loved.
Good.
And this brings me to a little side tangent here.
Okay.
Like, people are too hard on movies these days.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, when a movie sucks, I'll be the first to let you know.
Sure.
But I feel like people they're too quick to jump at anything.
Dude.
I watched the Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
I watched it. It's a fine movie for children.
Yeah.
It is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But all these grown men who probably also play Minecraft are so like, grab your forks and pitchforks. We're gonna kill the ogre.
Oh, man.
Like, bruh, it's a silly fucking movie for children.
I saw Jack Black talking about the trailer and how, like, when he saw the trailer before it got released, he was like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. He was so jazzed about it, and then, like, all the negative stuff started coming out about the trailer, and he was like, oh. He was like, I feel like I can't trust myself now. Like, I thought this was great. I thought people were gonna love it. People are way too hard on movies.
It is, bro. But, like, here's the thing, man. Like, it's a bunch of adults on the internet, like, complaining. It's not fucking made for you.
No.
It's made for kids to go and have a good time.
Yep.
And you know what? That's exactly what happened. Me and Dean went and watched this movie, and it wasn't an amazing movie, but it was a perfectly fine, serviceable comedy dedicated for children.
Yeah.
And you know what? I kind of enjoyed it too. I love Jason Momoa so much. He is my spirit animal. I've had this talk recently with everybody. Like, Jason Momoa is, like, great and everything, and it's because he's just so not serious.
Yeah.
Like, all the recent, like, can you name, like, the last good Fast and the Furious movie?
First one.
I was having this. It's probably like 4 or 5. Probably like part 4 was the last good one, Like, there are good parts in the other ones, but none of them have been good.
Yeah.
But the last one was probably the worst one of them all.
Oh.
And I think Vin Diesel has become like the worst actor in Hollywood. That movie sucks. Fast X sucks. But Jason Momoa in this movie, I want to watch it over and over again just for him. It's so good.
Because he's like the super flamboyant villain, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Dude, the best. It's like, it might be the greatest scene in Fast history. It's him just giving himself a pedicure, and he's talking to somebody that you can't see, and the camera's slowly slewing out, and there's just 2 dead bodies, and he's like, all right, so I'm gonna go wash my hair, y'all finish those mojitos, and then we're gonna go kill some guys. It's so fucking great. Like, when he starts talking to his security that he's clearly blackmailed, he's like, all right, guys, I'm gonna go kill these guys. Don't do anything stupid or I'll kill your families. He's like...
Being a complete goofball.
Yeah, and he starts talking to them like they're talking to him and they haven't said a word to him. He's blow up the Vatican. All right, I'll do it, but you're going to hell. It's so good. I love him so much.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The fact that you guys got to go see the Minecraft movie for his birthday, he absolutely loved it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so happy
Yeah.
that you guys enjoyed yourselves.
Yeah. He got a bunch of presents that he wanted. He got some comic books as well. He's super chill right now.
Good deal. Good deal. Yeah.
Hey, bud. What's been going on with you?
Working and working some more.
Yeah, you got a new job.
I did.
You got a new job.
Yeah, I started at a new job today.
Yeah.
Being the marketing manager, I believe is the official title, but it's basically creating content for Route 66 Harley Davidson here in Tulsa.
Hell yeah.
Which I have found out like is one of the top selling dealerships for Harley Davidson, which is really cool. Like we're outselling dealerships in California.
Fuck yeah.
Insane.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
So that's really sick. I've also been working a lot with David s1e8, which people listening may not know that name right offhand, but they know his work. He's the guy responsible for all the cool WWF attitude, like explosion vignettes and the great hype packages we've seen across the years, like the WrestleMania 17 Rock versus Austin, the Limp Bizkit, My Way video. Like, he's behind all that shit. He's been producing a show called 24 Station Street. I've been very fortunate to have been editing that show since episode 2. We're now getting into episode 10.
Okay.
Which is really cool. Last week's episode was supposed to feature Matt Riddle, and I was put in place of Matt Riddle. So I was interviewed by David s1e8, and we talked a little bit about like my upbringing and how I got into wrestling and all that other stuff. It was just a really good time. This week, we just recorded the one that'll drop this week, this Thursday. And I think people are going to be really excited about that because it's going to be, you know, we talked about WrestleManias from the very beginning, from WrestleMania 1 all the way to predictions of what's happening this year, which we're going to get into here in a little bit.
A little bit.
So it was really cool to sit and talk with David because he's been there. He was there from WrestleMania 1 all the way through 19. Like, he was there for all that shit. So that was super, super cool. I've been very fortunate to be able to sit down, have conversations with him, and get to hear these stories from you know, our childhood memories, essentially. One thing he told me is that he always enjoyed working with The Undertaker, because Undertaker would come up and be like, so what do I got? And he's like, you got one line. You got rest in peace. And he's like, cool. Just come get me 5 minutes before I'm needed. Give me a case of beer and a bottle of Jack Daniels. He was good. And he was always on time. So that was super cool to hear him speak about that. But I mentioned just a second ago, I think we should just get right into it because I'm a little eager. I'm excited. This is the first year I've been excited for WrestleMania in quite some time.
Okay.
Last year got me excited.
Mm-hmm.
This year, I'm really excited because of last year, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. And I got one thing real quick.
Yeah.
First, I'm going to crack open this ghost here.
Uh-huh.
Welch is great, by the way.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
On today's episode of Marvelous Chats with Tommy. Daredevil's been fucking awesome.
So as far as WrestleMania goes,
Yeah.
How many matches we got?
We got 13 matches.
We have 13 matches. I think
Confirmed.
we should
For splitting the 2 days.
13 split between the 2 days.
Yes.
I think we make a game out of this, Tommy.
Ooh.
The only way we know how to.
Okay.
A ridiculous and brutal punishment for the loser.
Yeah.
But we should go through and we should say our predictions.
We should. But instead of just doing you pick, I pick, and then see who gets more right, because there's a very good chance that we have a lot of similar.
For sure.
Yeah, and so there might be like 2 matches that we might disagree on.
Yeah.
So to avoid this, I propose we do confidence points.
Okay.
So there's 13 matches, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have anywhere from 1 to 13 points to assign to each match.
Okay.
For example, whatever match that you are most confident in, you're going to give that match 13 points. And if you get that match right, that 13 points goes to your point total. And you have to assign a point to each match all the way from 1 to 13. So whatever match you're least confident in, you might only give that 1 point.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, I like
Alright.
it.
So we're going to go down the card here.
Wait,
Oh, wait, hold on. We got to figure out
the punishment.
the punishment.
We're notorious for dabbling, dare I say, in spicy foods.
Dabbling? You say dabbling. I say headbutting face first. So,
Spicy foods.
spicy foods.
It's only right, I think, that we strip that all the way down to its bare plate.
No sauce.
No sauce.
No spicy food.
Full-blown pepper.
Full on pepper.
Full-on pepper.
Full on peppers.
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 Multiple.
Multiple.
Okay.
Yes. At least half a dozen.
All right, if you're gonna amp it up like that, then we might as well just go full in.
Oh, yeah?
What about this? What if we get a slew of people?
Slew of
A
people.
slew of people.
Maybe a train class, you would say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each of them get to chop us twice
Twice.
and feed us a pepper.
And they have to feed us a pepper.
Yes.
Give us a derogatory one-liner 1st.
Mhm.
And then at the very end, we cap it with a frog splash from Mr. Nasty.
Oh God. He's
Pepper in
so,
mouth.
Oh,
Oh, he's so big.
he's so big.
He's so big. No diddy. No diddy.
Okay, so the punishment is training class. Each person gets to chop you twice.
Yes,
feed you a pepper.
everybody from the We Give a Fuck training class.
Feed you a pepper, and we end it with a frog splash from Nasty.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right,
Let's shake on
let's
it.
start these. Let's start these
Shake on
fucking
it.
matches.
What are you drinking over there, by the way?
I am drinking.
Tell this. Okay. Okay. We come up with new segments all the time. New segment. What you drinking?
What you drinking? Okay. I am drinking the frosted grape Zoa. Yes.
We're on theme today.
We are.
You got the frosted grape. I've got the Welch's Grape Ghost.
I'm gonna blame that Welch's Grape Ghost for my growing love for grape.
Oh, I hate grape. Everything else. It's just this.
It's just that.
It's just this. Ooze.
Yep. So like I started getting the grape Zoa, and anytime I see a grape drink, I've started to grab it, and I think it's that. I think it's that ghost flavor.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read off all the matches first.
Okay.
So you can hear all the matches.
Yep.
So we can kind of think a little bit here. So we'll start with night 1. We'll go from the top of the card all the way down.
Okay.
The triple threat match. Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. We have the World Heavyweight Championship match. Gunther versus Jey Uso. We have the WWE Women's Championship match. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. We have the World Tag Team Championship match. The War Raiders versus the New Day. We have the United States Championship match. LA Knight, yeah, versus Jacob Fatu. We have Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. We have Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Transferring over to night 2 of WrestleMania. We have the undisputed WWE Championship match, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. We have the WWE Women's World Championship triple threat match. Io Sky defends against Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair in a triple threat. We have the Women's Tag Team Championship match, Liv Morgan versus Raquel Rodriguez. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley and the Intercontinental Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyrian. We have the Intercontinental Championship match in a Fatal 4-Way with Braun Breaker versus Dominic Mysterio versus Penta versus Finn Balor. We have a Sin City Street fight. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. And then we have AJ Styles versus Pogan Lol. You remember that guy?
Pogan Law.
Pogan Lol. Logan Paul. Pogan Lol.
Pogan Law.
I'm going to pound your ass into the... So we're going to go through each match. And we're going to assign confidence points. So let's start at the bottom of the card.
Okay.
Jade Cargill versus Naomi. I'll let you start and we'll go back and forth.
I love Naomi's heel work.
Mhm.
I'm loving it because it's very unhinged, very crazy. And I think that that's something fresh we haven't seen from her specifically yet. So that's awesome. I have a feeling that Jade's going to take it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm willing to give that 10 confidence.
10 confidence points on Jade Cargill.
Yes.
Well, I'm kind of in the ballpark with you, bud.
Okay.
So I'm going to go Jade Cargill as well, but I'm going to give her. I'm going to give her 9 confidence points.
Okay.
So 9 confidence points on Jade versus Naomi for me, 10 for you.
Yes, sir.
All right, moving on. We're going to do Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano.
Okay.
I've got Rey Mysterio, and I've got 11 confidence points on this.
I'm also going to go Rey Mysterio, but I'm only going to give it 7 confidence points.
Okay.
Because I'm not super confident about it. Maybe we'll see them kind of pull it a little bit and have Grande go over and like maybe more of that story unfolds.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to some championship matches here.
Okay.
Let's do the women's tag team championship match. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria.
I would love to see Bayley and Lyra take it. I would love to see that.
Yep.
I think Liv and Raquel, though, are on a very strong, they're on a very strong direction.
Right.
I would say, as far as the way they're being built. So I'm going to go ahead and say Liv and Raquel.
How many confidence points you giving it?
6.
Okay. 6. I'm also going Liv and Raquel. But I'm giving it 12 confidence points. Because Lyra Valkyries are the women's intercontinental champion.
Yeah.
So I'm very confident that they're not walking out with those tag titles. So, bruh, I'm already. I've put a lot of points down early on.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to let's do this. Let's do AJ Styles versus Pogan Lol. Logan Paul. I've got AJ.
Okay.
But I'm only going. This might even drop, but I'm only going 6. I got 6 on AJ.
I'm letting it all hang out, and I'll say AJ for 13.
AJ for 13. That's the match you're most confident in.
Sure.
Oh my golly!
Sure, we'll say that I'm confident. I'm gonna say that I'm just letting them hang out, and because you put so many points down early on, this is my attempt at either saving myself or damning myself.
Oh, brother. Okay, I got one more match that I'm still super confident in, but we'll get there. Okay. I got AJ with 6. You got AJ with 13. We haven't had a different pick yet.
No.
Which is why I wanted to do this. Let's move on to the Sin City Street fight. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
This is your go first.
I have Priest just because of the babyface aspect of things.
Right.
And McIntyre is incredibly brutal, and he doesn't necessarily need the win in order to continue that streak.
Okay.
He's been doing that since Punk came back. The whole brutality. He's dipping more into that Scottish psychopath thing, and I like it. Confidence points. 8.
8 points on Damian. Well, buddy, I got news for you. This is the first time we're going to defer here because I got Drew for all the same reasons that you said, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the reasons why you think he's gonna lose are the reasons why I think he's gonna win.
Really?
Yeah. Also, I think he hasn't like had a big win in forever.
Does he need it?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. He carried the company during COVID.
For sure.
And when the second fans got back in there, he lost at Mania to Bobby Lashley.
Yep.
I don't remember what he did the Mania after, or even the one after that. I remember he lost the world title last year, right after winning it. Lost it immediately to Cena because of CM Punk to Damian Priest, by the way. So technically a rematch from last year. And then he lost the feud to Punk, and he's just done nothing but kind of lose a bunch of big matches since then. He lost to both Usos recently as well. Like he lost to he lost to Jay on the Netflix debut. His first night on SmackDown, he lost to Jimmy. It was crazy.
So you think he's due for a big win, though?
I think he's due for a big win. So I'm going Drew 7 confidence. I'm going Drew 7 confidence points.
Okay.
7, yeah. That's a tough one, but that might drop too. Let's do LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship.
Okay, I think LA Knight's taking it.
You think so?
I think so.
This one's tough.
I think LA Knight's taking it. However, I'm not super like confident on it because I don't know all of that story.
Right.
So I'm only gonna give it 4.
4 confidence points on
Yeah.
LA Knight. I'm going Jacob Fatu. I think it was my turn to go first too, and I forgot. That's fine. I'm going. I think I'm going 5 on Jacob. This could go up, but I think I'm going 5 on Jacob.
Okay.
I feel like he's just a beast right now. What about the World Tag Team Championship match? War Raiders versus the New Day. This one's a little tough because I can see this one going either way.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to... Oh, man. They could lose. It's very, very, very likely that the New Day could also lose. But I'm going to pick the New Day.
Okay.
But I'm only going... I'm going 2 confidence points.
2. Okay.
I'm not sure.
I'll go just to differ from me. Okay, so I'll put this out there first. I think the New Day as a package deal looks better with tag team championships.
Mm-hmm.
The War Raiders, they look cool, don't get me wrong, but it's really hard for me to picture them with WWE tag team championships.
Well, they're currently the champions.
I know, and I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it because I love them.
Yeah.
I just don't like them as tag team champions.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I am gonna put them as my pick.
Okay.
And I'll match you at 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
War Raiders
Yeah, War Raiders for 2.
for 2. Mine might go. I'm changing mine to 3.
Okay.
Because there's another match I want to give to 2 points on, and we'll just jump right into that one. It's the Fatal 4-Way match for the Intercontinental Championship match. Champion Braun Breaker versus Dom Mysterio versus Penta versus Finn Balor. I'm going Dominic Mysterio for 2 confidence points. Because I have no idea.
Braun's been built like a animal.
He's been, yeah.
Like he is a beast.
Mm-hmm.
The way that they built him. I think Dominic takes it.
Okay.
And I'll give that 9.
Ooh, 9.
I don't see them pulling the trigger with Penta. I don't think Balor needs to hold it. Balor is definitely due for some gold. Don't get me wrong. It's not the Intercontinental. It's not the Intercontinental.
He's higher up.
He's the higher up. Yeah. I'd love to see him in a world title picture again.
Yes. Yes, he deserves.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got Dom with 9, and I got Dom with 2.
Yeah.
So fuck me, I guess. Let's do. Okay, we've done that one, 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 done that one. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair for the WWE Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton is the champion. I'll let you go first on this one, bub.
God, if you can hear me right now, please let Tiffany Stratton take that one. Please. I don't care what you have to do. I don't care if you gotta like you sign it. I don't care. Just make that happen, please. I don't want to see Charlotte in the title picture again. Okay. It's the last thing I want.
What do you think?
Fuck. Give me all the confidence points, and if you have any heaven points, I'll take those too.
Wesley Craig, who doesn't believe in God, is praying right now.
So I'm gonna go with Tiffany Stratton. Okay. I'll give her 2 confidence points because I don't think that they're gonna take that in that direction. Unfortunately, okay. I hope they do, but
I'm going Charlotte, and I love Charlotte Flair so much. I think Charlotte's great. I think she's just weird looking.
Dude.
I think she's just weird looking.
She's gotten weirder looking as she's gotten older.
But she's so fucking good, though.
She's great.
She's so fucking good. Brother, I love it. I'm not invested in this story.
I have not been invested in anything.
But
Charlotte
this match
Flair
is gonna be
stuff.
great.
I haven't been invested in anything Charlotte stuff.
But I think
since she got
I
NXT.
think this match will be killer, though.
Do you think it's because they've incorporated those like quote unquote shoot elements into it that makes it biteable?
No, I think that's made it worse.
You think so?
Yeah, but I just think this match is gonna be awesome.
I'm excited for it.
I just think Charlotte. It's literally like it's so annoying, like her character and story sometimes, but it's brought in because of how good she actually is, like in the ring. So it's kind of backed up a little bit.
See,
I've got Charlotte with 8 confidence points, by the way.
I'm interested in the match in the sense of like, are we gonna get a banger match out of the 2, or are we gonna get Nia Jax versus Charlotte Flair again?
I think we'll get it. I don't know if it'll be an absolute banger because it's Tiffany's first major spotlight.
Yeah, but every time Charlotte's knocked out of the park with Sasha or someone like that, like it was their first time. You know what I mean?
You're probably right. So I think we'll get a really good match.
I hope so.
So to recap real quick, I've currently got left on the table 1 point because I put 8 on Charlotte. So I've got 1, I've got 4, and I've got 13. So we got 3 matches left, and I've got 1, 4, and 13 left.
I haven't been keeping track.
So you, oh, sorry.
I think I have.
You put 2 points on War Raiders and on Tiffany, so one of those has to change.
Oh. Let's just keep going to the end. I've got something that's going to shake the entire thing up. But it's the perfect. It's the perfect thing.
But these 2 can't be the same.
It's trust me.
They can't be the same.
What I'm gonna do, it's gonna be the perfect BS thing.
I just feel wonder they.
No.
Okay.
So what matches we have left? We'll come back to that. How many matches we got left?
Okay. 3.
Okay.
We got 3. Oh shit! No, I think I skipped one somewhere. Let me count again.
Yeah, you're good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I feel like I've missed one somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 4 matches left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I've also got 10 left. Okay, so we got 4 matches left. Okay. I've got 1, 4, 10, and 13 left. Let's do the women's triple threat match for the WWE Women's World Title. Champion Io Sky defends against Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. This one's tough.
It is tough.
This one's tough.
I think I see Bianca coming out on top.
Yeah.
I would love to see Io or Rhea take it just because I love them as people. But I see Bianca coming out on top.
Okay.
And I'll get that 3 confidence points.
Okay.
I'm well aware I've repeated numbers. But just 2.
That's
just
it.
Just 2?
Yeah. You put 2 points on War Raiders and Tiffany Stratton. That's it. Everything else is good.
Well, just you wait, Tommy.
Okay. This one's really hard for me.
Mm-hmm.
This one's really, really hard, actually. I want EO to win so bad. I have no idea who's going to win this match. Zero clue. I have zero clue. Every time, like, I don't think EO is going to win because I think Rhea is going to win. But then I don't think Rhea is going to win because I think Bianca will win. Well, I think Bianca's just not going to win. And there's no real reason why. I just don't think she is. It's so weird how my brain is putting this right now.
Going back and forth.
I need a 3-way coin to flip. Because I have no fucking clue who's winning this damn match. So I'm going to go Rhea.
Okay.
I'm going to go Rhea because I think she'll get the biggest pop at the end of the night.
Okay.
1 confidence point. Literally. We got Jey Uso versus Gunther. This is another one that I'm very not confident in. And I'm actually going to... This is going to switch around, but I'm putting 4 confidence points on Gunther.
I think Jay's going to take it.
Okay.
I do. And I only think that because they've built Gunther into this incredible, unstoppable force.
Okay.
And they're building Jay up to this main event status. And I think they're about to give Jay his flowers.
Okay.
I'll give that 13 confidence points.
Buddy,
Oh, I'm very aware.
put 13 on AJ.
Very aware.
Bro, you put 13 on AJ.
I'm very aware.
That's not the second. Okay, well, moving on. I don't think so. I don't know what it is. Like, every bone in my body says yes, it makes sense. Jay should win this.
But it doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel right, and it's not.
I know what you mean.
It's not anything bad about Jay either.
Nope.
It's Gunther.
Listen, I was talking to David a little bit about this when we were recording earlier.
Mm-hmm.
When you think back to iconic moments in wrestling, something that kind of is there in the background of things that you don't really think about are subtle nuances like camera flashes.
Mm-hmm.
Those camera flash, like strobes, make things feel so much grander.
Mm-hmm.
When you strip that away and you don't have that anymore, things feel big still. Things are cool, yeah. But they don't feel grand.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, as much as they're building Jay into that main event status, right? It doesn't feel grand like it did when Cena hit that main event status or when Triple H finally hit that main event status. It felt grand because you had the camera flash bulbs were going out, lights were strobing. It wasn't as clean and crisp as we see it today. And I think that the clean and crisp look dampens it a little bit.
So, I would feel more confident in Gunther winning if he had already beaten Jay like 4 times.
Yeah. At this point, you have to put him over.
It feels like Jay has to go over it, but I still don't see it happening.
Yeah.
But I also feel like Jay's win in this is that promo that he just cut.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I'm not afraid of you anymore. I feel like that is his win in this scenario. And I can't shake that. So I'm not confident in it, but I am sticking with Gunther.
Okay.
The triple threat match of the century. Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. I'll let you go first.
I want Roman to
Okay.
come out on top.
Okay.
I'm super biased
Yeah.
in this situation when it comes to that, to those 3 specifically. Don't get me wrong, I love Punk.
Okay.
Not super impressed with old man Punk, but I love Punk as like him.
Mm-hmm.
I love Seth.
Mm-hmm.
In this era and the work and the body of work he's created for himself, though, Roman sits in a higher chair in my eyes. Like, he makes it feel grand. and I don't know why he makes it feel grand. Maybe it's like subtle nuance and movements that he does that not a whole lot of other people are doing. But he makes it feel special. So I want Roman to come out on top.
Okay.
So I'm going to say Punk. Because while Roman may make it feel grand, and while Seth's winning this whole thing is that he's main eventing WrestleMania, what bigger of a win than to put Punk over and continue a story that you can now drag out for another year. And just because it really doesn't matter all that much, I'm going to give it 1 confidence point.
1 confidence point.
Yeah.
Okay. I agree with everything you said about Roman, but I also feel like that Seth has the same thing, just dirtier, if that makes sense. I don't know what that means, but like Roman Reigns is Joaquin Phoenix from Gladiator.
Yeah.
And Seth Rollins is Russell Crowe.
Okay. Yeah. I get what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and I feel like he nobody works harder than him. And I feel like Punk's big thing is he's main eventing WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So I don't think he needs the win. I think Roman doesn't need the win.
Like, dude.
And I think Seth is due for a pinfall fucking victory over goddamn CM Punk. Because goddamn it, he is over fucking rated. I am not this huge CM Punk fan. I did not give 2 shits about anything he did in AEW. The only good shit I fucking enjoyed him in WWE is his shit with Drew. That's over now. I don't care anymore. Goddamn. Put your muffin top away. It's Punk time. Or not. Fuck. No. It's Monday Night Rollins, ho. I'm going Rollins. And I'm going 10 confidence points. I just love Seth.
We have one more match, right?
We have one more match. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the WWE Championship.
Yes.
And I've only got one left. I'm going John Cena. 13 confidence points.
Okay.
He's not losing this match.
No, he's not.
He's not losing this match.
I was talking with David about this in our talk earlier. We talked about John Cena and how everybody wanted this heel turn, right? Everybody wanted it so bad, and they were like, oh, what's he going to do different? What's he going to do different? And he did the perfect thing, and he stayed the same.
Exactly.
We have seen Big Match John, and we've seen him do all these crazy-ass matches and, like, kill it, right? I don't think we're going to get that. I don't think we're going to get that. I don't think we're getting Big Match John. I don't think we're going to see this incredible thing. This is where he changes it up.
Yeah.
This is where he flips the script on everybody. But I do believe Cena walks out of this with that victory. And since this is our last match, I guess now's probably the time to break it to you.
What's up?
In perfect BS with Tommy and Wes fashion. I want you to change every single one of my points to 13. So either I really do win this fucking thing, or I go down in fucking flames.
You can't do that. No. You can't do that.
I either go out with a blaze of glory.
I think you're misunderstood what I said.
No, because here's the thing. With me putting all 13, I have to hit every single one of them. If I get one wrong, I'm cooked. That's how we're going into this. I am confident, Tommy. I am unstoppable. It is fate. It is destiny. That was my Vince McMahon impression. Was it good? I feel like I can't talk now.
Sure. Yeah, you seem like you're on a lot of drugs. So yeah, it's kind of on point. No!
Confidence.
That's not how the game works.
Intestinal fortitude.
No, because I want a chance to lose. Why do I want a chance to lose? I don't know.
This is your chance to lose.
What?
Because I have to get all of them right. I will be right. I am God. I am immortal. You heard it here first. I came into this to either kick Tommy's ass or do the dumbest thing I've done on this show to date. And I've done a lot of dumb things on this show.
Well, fuck you.
Listen, come Saturday.
If you do this, I'm fucking doing the same thing.
Listen, come Saturday, we're gonna know that I'm a goddamn genius.
This just negates the whole reason for confidence, boy.
I'm confident, all right? In everything I say.
Oh, my leg is bleeding. Why is it bleeding? I don't know.
Where are you bleeding, Tommy?
Oh, my leg.
You know what that is?
That's
bullshit.
But this isn't the end of the episode.
No, it's not.
Because previously on Wrestling Survivor, bad boys don't show mercy for Morgans. Yeah. Oh. On the last episode of Wrestling Survivor, we merged. We merged over. And Justin Lee, this is the moment he's been waiting for.
Yes, it is.
He fucking took over. He's been building his own separate alliances. He had 3 different alliances going on.
Operating
at
in the
once. Yes. And by the time merge came, he had an army with him. So what we thought was going to be a 5v5 with Alex as the swing vote, little did everybody else know, Justin's already won that.
Mm-hmm.
And they got rid of Morgan Mercy.
Yep.
It was brutal.
No mercy for Morgan.
No mercy for Morgan. Not when you're in Broken Arrow.
Nope.
Which is where we live. Don't come find us. Man. It was brutal. So, we're almost halfway there.
We are.
Once we get rid of this person, we are halfway there.
We've officially unified the tribe.
Have we talked about what these people are playing for?
I don't think so.
I don't know if there's actual... Usually, whoever wins this show wins $1 million. We don't have $1 million.
Nope.
So what are we going to do for the winner of this show? I don't know. What should we do? Should we, like, send them a bag of shit? A bag of shit? This reminds me of Billy Madison. It's poop again! They called the shit poop! Oh man, okay.
Can you imagine Justin waking up one morning and he's just like, what the fuck is this? It's poop again.
It's poop again! They called the shit poop!
Oh, maybe we'll create a shitty certificate or something. I don't know.
I think we should get a bag and just put a bunch of different stuff in it. And it's just like it's like the worst gift bag ever. And it just says bullshit from Tommy and Wes.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You survived.
You survived. Everybody else died.
Yeah, everybody else completely gone.
Except for that baby. We don't kill babies on this show. But man, so what are the vibes like at Tribe right now? Let's just recap who all is here. So the tribes merged. They became there was no more Caballero Tribe or Menage a Trois Tribe. It became Parabellum Tribe because fuck you, this is our show. Currently on Parabellum Tribe we have Dalton Gray, Alex Royal, Stormy Renee, Justin Lee, Malik Mayfield, Eddie Levon, Red Chambers, Tatum Manning, Jacob Lindsay, Derek James. We are down to 10.
Yes.
When Menage a Trois Tribe came over, they instantly gained an extra person with Jacob Lindsay.
Yep.
Because they're tag champs right now.
Right.
They're tag champs. They're partners.
Yeah.
So they instantly gained an advantage right there. So man, what are we thinking right now, brother? What are we thinking? How are things looking for the other side? Because on the other side of this, we have a 6-man alliance right now with Alex Royal.
Yeah.
Justin Lee, Tatum Manning, Jacob Lindsay, Red Chambers, and Malik Mayfield. So Derek James, Eddie Levon, Stormy Renee and Dalton Gray are on the outs.
Yeah.
So immunity is going to be key for these guys.
I think Dalton has wised up a little bit.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think so. And he's probably kissing ass a little bit just to kind of get on that good side of the stronger alliance.
Okay.
I'm not saying that he's like on their side yet.
Yeah.
But he's really trying to gain it. You know what I mean? He's edging for it.
He's edging.
He's edging for
He's edging so hard.
I think that alliance has set their sights and they've orchestrated their kill list.
Okay.
I think they've looked at the landscape and they're like,
Now,
we can take the 6, we can kill the 4, and then go from there.
Okay. Let me give you a little bit of Survivor lore.
Okay.
So I've seen the first 12 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I've also seen season 47. There's like 49 seasons, by the way. It is, in season 47, there was an alliance called the 6. Not one single thing went right with this alliance. And apparently, this is a common theme throughout Survivor. There have been plenty of alliances of 6. And I've seen a couple in the early seasons. The alliance of 6 always cracks.
Always cracks?
Always cracks.
Do you see a crack in this alliance?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Justin Lee's been playing everybody. So, he was not tight with Skylar. Skylar hated him.
Mm-hmm.
And Skylar was very close to Malik Mayfield.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just kind of been gaslighting Malik this whole time. Tatum and Red were not like buddy-buddy with Justin at all. It was tentative, So right now, they're all in alliance because they're all trying to stay together, plus Jacob. But even that thing might have a little something in it.
A little cracksky?
A little cracksky. I think there are cracks that can be exploited in this alliance.
Okay.
It's just a matter of who's going to... Is anybody going to be able to crack it? I don't know. We're going to have to see. But we're jumping right into immunity.
Ooh.
No reward today. We're jumping right into immunity. It's an individual immunity challenge.
Yep.
Let me paint the picture for you here.
Let's go.
All 10 of these people show up on the shore. And about 50 feet from the water, it is like a seesaw-like contraption for each contestant, right?
Mm-hmm.
On one side of this seesaw, on the side that's already way up in the air, is an empty barrel bucket. Simple enough, right?
Yep.
On the downside, the side that's already on the sand, is a fire pit, right? This fire pit it's like another barrel, but there's an opening in the bottom of it where you can stick like stuff in to make a fire, right? The idea is that you have to make a fire that's going to last long enough for you to grab a bucket, run to the ocean, fill it up, come back, climb up a ladder to dump into the barrel that's on the upper end.
Okay.
This barrel has a small, tiny leak in it that's always constantly releasing water. So you have to be able to run back and forth fast enough to get enough water into this barrel to raise your fire pit high enough to burn a piece of rope that will raise your flag, your own individual flag.
Okay.
So you're constantly having to fill up this barrel to get water, to raise your fire. But you also have to remember, you have to keep feeding your fire as well. Because if your fire goes out, then you have to, and you raise that bucket, right? Say you get all the water in your barrel. It raises your fire, but your fire is either out or not big enough to burn that rope. You then have to wait for that little leak to constantly drain to release your fire back down for you to keep making your fire bigger.
Yep. I like that because last time they were on a platform that couldn't move. This you have to continuously.
You have to move as fast as you can, and you have to keep the fire strong. You have to keep it strong.
I think that also poses difficulties for some contestants because I think that there are some contestants that obviously can hold their own.
Oh yeah.
But I also think that there are some that may struggle a little bit.
Morgan Mercy would have dominated this challenge.
For sure.
This wouldn't have been a competition.
Yeah.
But she's gone. So we've already determined that guys like Justin Lee, Red Chambers, maybe even Dalton Gray, they're kind of Boy Scoutish.
Mm-hmm.
They probably know how to make fire.
Yeah.
And then Justin Lee's a beach guy.
Yes.
I feel like this is a good challenge for him. It's good. But who's going to have more patience? Because you have to be patient with this fire. You have to make sure this fire is going to be good and well. You have to get it up high enough to the point where you can leave it every now and then to go get a few buckets of water, but you also still have to keep feeding it the whole time.
I'll be honest with you. I think someone who's going to do really well with this is Derek James.
I agree. I think Derek will do good.
He's got cardio for days.
He does. I think Jacob's going to be a little slow. Eddie's really, really slow and probably has no idea how to make fire. I don't think Tatum's going to have a lot of luck with fire either.
Weirdly enough, I feel like Stormy is going to struggle with the fire aspect, but she's not going to struggle so much with filling up her bucket.
Yeah, she probably gets her bucket filled up several times.
Yeah.
But she's constantly waiting for it to be empty because her fire keeps going out.
Yep.
So I don't think Stormy wins this. I think it's just going to come down to who can keep track of their fire. I think Derek, Tatum, Red, Justin, Stormy, and Dalton all don't have a single issue filling up their bucket as fast as they possibly can.
I don't think Derek has a problem with the fire.
I don't think he does either. I don't think Justin has a problem with the fire. And I don't think Dalton might be a little bit behind.
But he's not struggling.
He's not struggling. He's just, he's
Yeah.
So I think this is where Derek James probably shows he probably starts to shine here a little bit, man.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Derek's taking it.
I think Derek James wins this challenge and wins individual immunity.
Yep.
Which is good because he's part of the outs.
Yep.
So, man, okay. So they go back to camp. Derek James is immune. Let's say, I don't think the 6 all meet up together at once.
No.
I think they're having little separate conversations that kind of like so-and-so said this.
Yep.
This is what we're doing. But that does give people the chance to come in and try to crack that alliance.
Yes.
So I think Dalton Gray could probably go to Tatum, who can go to Red and Jacob.
Yeah.
There's a little tension between Tatum and Jacob. They kind of found some like camaraderie by sharing some ham and cheese sandwiches in the last episode. But it might be a little tough, man. It might be a little tough. I think Dalton starts to work on Tatum and Red and Jacob.
Yeah. He's most familiar with them.
Yes. I don't know if he's having a lot of success right now, but I think he's putting up enough talks to make it where the conversations are not being directed towards him.
Right.
Stormy is a strong competitor.
For sure.
She whooped Justin Lee's ass in the last immunity challenge.
For sure.
She wasn't giving up anything.
No.
I think Justin's looking at her, try to get her out.
1000%.
Is Justin running the show here, or is anybody else? Because I think Malik and Stormy were ex-allies too.
Yeah. I don't think Justin's necessarily running the show, but he thinks he is.
He probably thinks he is.
But I don't think he is. You know what I'm saying?
So I think Justin brings up the conversation to eliminate Stormy. Malik is not cool with that.
No.
Malik is not. I think these guys are a little indifferent.
I think Malik is very much not cool with it.
He's not cool with it. But Justin Lee's also his main ally.
Right.
That's his main ally. But his main ally wants to go for his old ally. So I think Stormy's going to Malik, saying, what can we do? Almost presenting it like, we're still on alliance, right? How are we going to get out of this? She wants to eliminate Justin. Justin wants to eliminate her. Malik is cool with both of them. Justin's got the numbers on his side. Justin's got Alex for sure. Justin's got.
But does he have Red, Jacob, and Tatum? Or are they're just kind of in it because they don't want to be looked at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So is it unrealistic for Malik and Stormy to be like, hey, we don't like this going on? And then going over to Red, Tatum, and Jacob and be like, we're not comfortable. What do we do?
Here's what I think has happened then. I think Justin Lee goes to Tatum, Red, and Jacob before. I think Stormy and Malik plan to go talk to them. I think before they make it, Justin shows up and says, Malik has flipped on us. And he's planning on getting one of us out. It's clearly him, but he's like, it's one of us.
Yeah.
Like Malik has flipped. So they got Malik, Stormy, Dalton, and Derek, and who else?
So they're all side-eyeing Malik and Stormy.
So Derek, Malik, Stormy, and Dalton, I feel like there's one more person, and Eddie Levon are playing against us. We're playing a 5v5. We've got to get Malik out of here because he can't be trusted.
Right.
So And they're like, that motherfucker. Maybe they believe that like Malik has betrayed their alliance. Because Justin Lee, he is playing Malik this whole time.
For sure,
He-
yeah.
He's not in. He doesn't have like a real bond with Malik.
No.
It's been a facade this whole time. Stormy and Dalton and Derek and Eddie will all vote for the same person. They get Malik, maybe. Dalton had those conversations with them earlier. Red, Tatum, and Jacob go to Dalton and be like, hey, ooh, bro,
But
this
here's where the catalyst happens is
Yeah.
that like while Justin is being like, hey guys, these guys are gunning for us, Dalton's been kind of talking with Red, Tatum, and Jacob. He's kind of been talking to him.
he's been just kind of pitching himself though
Right.
as an ally. He's not necessarily like
So
putting the target on anyone.
no, but if there's even a slight mention of like, you know, like
This is his in,
Justin lumped him in with the others.
right?
Whereas he's been talking to the other, you know, Red, Tatum, and Jacob, just trying to get his name clear.
Right.
With Justin lumping him in, is there going to be mention to Dalton about like, hey, we've heard this, or like,
I think, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. So maybe Justin goes to these guys, tells them that Malik has flipped on them. We got to get him out because now it's a 5v5. How do we do that? They're like, we know a guy.
yeah,
And they get Dalton to join in. So they replace Malik with Dalton.
yep,
And it's a fucking blindside. And Malik is fucking gone.
gone. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Goodbye, Malik.
Malik Mayfield. The last elimination before you start going on the jury.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, Malik Mayfield, my brother, I am sorry, but you have been... Malik, the tribe has spoken.
Yeah.
Brother,
Unfortunately.
brother. Man, that was brutal.
Yeah. Well, and something that like Malik's the last, I would say, agile big man
Yeah.
to leave.
This was a blindside because it was very, like, on the outside looking in, this very much looked like it was Stormy versus Justin.
Yeah.
It was like 5 votes on Stormy, 5 votes on Justin, and it was 6 on Malik instead.
But it was a petty back play, essentially.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Matt. Wow. Okay. Wow. That means the rest of these guys made merge.
Yep.
Or not just merge, but they made jury.
Made
at
jury.
least.
Yeah.
Wow. So here, all right, the game has changed now.
Yes.
Because now, from this point on, everybody that gets voted out, you are voting people out who you then will ask for their vote to vote for you to win $1 million, or in this case, a shitty basket.
a shitty basket.
We can pretend like it's $1 million just because there's motivation.
It's gonna feel like $1 million.
It's gonna feel like $1 million when you get it. So, oh brother, so now they've got to really, people got to start watching themselves, because the way Justin Lee is playing this game, it's very nuanced.
very petty.
Like yeah, because that's how you play Survivor now. That's how you win. Because nowadays, like on these later seasons, the jury vote for who plays the best.
It's a very big social game.
Yeah,
also.
and right now Justin's playing the best.
yeah,
But back in the day, it was like, fuck you for being a piece of shit.
yeah.
So, man.
Morals went out the window, Tommy.
Oh, man. Justin's running the show secretly right now.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
So-
brother.
Where can people find you?
Oh, you know where you can find me? In your bathroom,
Ooh,
behind a shower curtain. All my clothes are still on, but the water's running.
that's what that was.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
You didn't know that?
No,
Yeah, I just came over. Just
first thing in the morning, I'm blind as a
I
bat.
turned your shower on this morning, and then I just sniffed all your soap.
That makes so much sense now.
Yeah, that's where that hair came from.
Oh,
You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at the Tommy Dean Pro. You can find me on X at the Tommy Dean 32. You can find me on Facebook at Out of This World Tommy Dean. You can catch my cousin, my very sexy cousin, Party Boy Tommy, at Elote on May 3rd, 4th, and the 5th. You'll be able to find me on the 3rd at WFC. So you know we're not the same person,
gotcha.
because there's 2 shows at once.
Yeah,
Party Boy Tommy will be at Elote.
yeah.
But Tommy Dean will be at WFC.
So it's a physical impossibility.
It's a physical impossibility that we can be the same person.
exactly.
Literally. You can get yourself some Tommy Dean merch at thetommydeanshop.bigcartel.com. It'll be on somewhere else soon.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I keep saying that. I don't know.
We'll get it done.
Also, fuck, we need you guys to let us know who wins Franken Wrestler.
yes.
Do we still have the notes on this?
I do.
Okay, so if you guys don't remember, a few episodes ago, it was like what episode, like 18 or some shit.
Something like that, yeah.
We created a Frankenstein wrestler.
Yes.
And these two people are going to wrestle each other.
Mm-hmm.
And the winner is based on whoever you guys thinks.
Yeah.
By some random date. I don't remember when we decided.
Well, with WrestleMania happening this weekend, we'll throw the poll up, and they can vote.
Keep the polls open until episode 25.
I like it. Yep.
25.
25.
1 quarter to 100. The first quarter quill, if you will.
Yes.
The quarter quill of BS.
Yes.
We will announce the winner of Franken Wrestler. Will you recap your wrestler?
I sure can. Yeah, so I have the head of Triple H, specifically from 2001, 2002. Torso of Kamala, right arm of Gilbert, the left arm of Brock Lesnar, the right leg of Kevin Nash, the left leg of Zach Gowen.
The one that's missing.
The one that's missing. the hands of Mark Henry, the feet of Big Show, and the pee-pee of Hornswoggle.
And I have the head of Chris Benoit, specifically the 2006-2007 era, when, he was pretty fucking durable, apparently. The torso of Chris Jericho, and I will not tell you which one. So, guess. The right arm of Scott Steiner, the left arm of Alexa Bliss, the one that she can randomly dislocate. The right leg of Zach Gowen, because that motherfucker's been putting in work since the left one left. Selfish bastard. The left leg of James Ellsworth, because he's got a mean super kick, but with the other leg, though, apparently. The hands of Brad Maddox for no reason.
Nope, not at all.
No reason at all. The feet of Hornswoggle and the pee-pee of the Godfather.
I think I'm kicking your ass on this one, too.
I don't think you've only got one leg, so you better kick hard.
Hey, man. That other leg's putting in work. It's Kevin Nash's other leg, so it's probably tearing a quad. But
are you sure? Do you remember that time? I was going to say, yeah. He takes one wrong step and everything's fucked. You're going to have no legs.
Well, I guess go vote on that. We'll close the poll on the 25th. And
25th episode of
the
BS
25th episode, yeah.
Not the 25th of April, please.
Right. 25th episode of BS with Tommy and Wes. And yeah, I don't remember what our punishment was, so I'll go back and listen to that. And
you get red-assed while having a mouthful of Birdie Bots every flavored beans.
That's right. Okay. Yep. Red ass while having a mouthful of Birdie Bots. I think I've done both of those.
Them in here.
I've got both of those done. I've already had both of those done to me.
Okay.
Mouthful of Birdie Bots, obviously, on the last time we had those. And I've been red-assed several
3
times.
minutes of red-assed, yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm prepared.
Okay.
I'm prepared.
I think it was 9 seconds. Oh.
But you can catch me Friday, May 3rd at night 1 of Elote's Cinco de Mayo event outside of Elote Cafe and Catering in downtown Tulsa. May 4th, I'll be at Baracho Pro at Pinballs in Austin, Texas. And then once again, May 5th for night 3 of Elote Cinco de Mayo event. As always, subscribe and follow me on all social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at I am Wesley Crane. Grab yourself some super sick merch, shirts, hoodies, hats, digital downloads. It's all available at www.iamwesleycrane.com. And if none of that makes you want to mouth sex some Red Lobster biscuits, then go check out some Parabellum merch. That includes the Glaze Me collection as well as the Heterosexual Life Mate collection. And of course, don't forget to follow BS with Tommy and Wes on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasting fix. Links for everything I just mentioned are in the description for this episode. And with all of that being said, I think Tommy has officially finished his ghost since I've been rattling off my paragraph. And we will see you all on the next one.
Did you know that the more sex you have, the more memories you'll gain?
Is that why I forget everything?
Wow, you're really not getting none, are you?
At all.
That's some bullshit.
I know, it's such bullshit.